Previously on White Collar.
The Moscone Codex.
You're gonna steal it for me.
When does it end?
You left him bleeding on the sidewalk.
I didn't kill the dude. I pulled that badge and gun out of the trash, I swear.
Summers told us where she hid the $2 million, but it wasn't there.
The chiropractor's office.
It'll look the part. Agent Kreutzner, we've been expecting you.
Any reason he'd slip away to come here?
He always has a reason.
If this book is a puzzle, maybe these are the pieces. This stained glass window could be right here in Manhattan.
This is where Neil was standing.
For 20 minutes, after which he went straight home according to his anklet.
From this intersection, you could scout a museum, 2 banks, and a gallery. Not to mention all the residential targets.
Peter, I made some calls. There was no suspicious activity reported.
Not unless you count Neil Caffrey being here. You think I'm overreacting?
No, I just think we might consider the possibility that Caffrey was just picking up some groceries.
Long walk for a loaf of bread.
Okay. So what was he doing here?
First there was a missing cache, then the FBI pen at the chiropractor's office, and now this street corner.
So what do you think it all adds up to?
That's the problem. I can't see how it all connects. I'm missing something. See if any cameras in the area picked up anything.
Will do. Listen, I also ran the card that you found in Siegel's badge. Talked to the real estate company. No one knew what Cooper 3 question mark meant. I looked through Siegel's old case files, friends and family back in Chicago. Hell, I even looked on Google. No hits. Sorry. Listen, I hate to ask you this, but you don't think Caffrey knows anything that he's not telling us, do you?
About Siegel?
Yeah.
I don't.
All right.
Check black market code words, drop locations, CI names. Mozzie even tried to tie it to D.B. Cooper. Nothing.
Maybe it's an FBI agent grasping at straws.
Hey, we both know your instincts are rarely wrong.
Well, for now, we've got a stolen shipping crate that demands our attention. Grabbed from Canadian Customs this morning by a fraudulent trucking company. The driver ran, no sign of him yet.
Must be some exotic Canadian contraband to get you out of the office.
Oh, this is well worth the stretch of my legs.
Don't tell me. It's diamonds from the Diavik mine in the Northwest Territories.
Maybe it's maple syrup.
Hey, you joke, but the Great Canadian Maple Syrup heist was worth $18 million. You need a bigger crate, though.
And a lot of pancakes. Special Agent Burke, go ahead.
It's like Christmas morning.
It's not a gift. It's a stolen property. I know the line gets blurry for you.
Based on the size of the box and the country of origin, my best guess is a sculpture from Emmanuel Hahn, Canadian artist, circa 1918.
Oh, this is better than Christmas. This is a dinosaur egg. Even now, you kind of expect it to crack open, don't you?
I really don't.
Fossilized egg doesn't capture your imagination.
Well, the value of it does.
Hello? Excuse me. I'm Dr. Cartree. I'm one of the curators of the Natural History Museum.
Agent Peter Burke.
You're the one who found my egg.
Well, he can't take all the credit.
And where's the mother?
What do you mean?
There was a second shipment containing the mother.
What kind of mother?
A Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You're saying there's a Tyrannosaurus Rex lost somewhere in New York City? Tyrannosaurus Rex was being shipped simultaneously on a different truck. No sign of it anywhere. Hunting a T-Rex. 7-year-old me would be going crazy.
Adult you isn't exactly serene.
I can't wait to see it in person when it's reunited with its egg.
Mozzie used to create fake fossils and bury them at dig sites.
Used to?
It's been a couple months.
The alternate history of the Earth, according to Mozzie. It's terrifying.
I'm just saying, the black market is rife with fake fossils like this. Do we know the egg is real?
Caught her in an acid test and authenticated it.
Well, people with way too much money and no subtlety do love to put them in their office as a display of power.
Yeah, what bigger display than a T-Rex and its egg? Whoever the buyer is, it's clear they want the entire set.
Valuable alone and valuable together. It's like having Queen Mary's Diamond Riviera without the La Peregrina Pearl.
Jones is working on a list of suspects. I gotta get home. What are your plans tonight?
I'm just gonna relax at home. Do a little light reading. Hey.
I'm really happy that you called. I found something, and I brought something.
Yeah, I should have mentioned Agent Kreutzner will be joining us.
Hello.
A rare book expert and a wine connoisseur. Oh, California's in. Well, there's no shame in having one specialty.
You said you found something?
Yes, I did. So I was looking into the stained glass window.
And I stumbled across this.
Oh, Moscone's gravesite.
Yes, Just look down here at the bottom.
It's a Masonic compass. So he was a Mason.
I should have noticed it sooner. I mean, this is why he put the Chapter 13 into the Codex.
13 is considered a sacred number for the Brotherhood.
You're sending a message to the other Masons.
The Codex could lead us anywhere. I mean, Masons have their hands in everything. Finance, government, art.
Untimely death? Look at the date on the gravestone.
April 17th, 1887. It's the same month he finished the window. That must have been his final work.
Do you think that he was killed because of all of this?
If that's so, the stained glass could tell us why. Well, thanks for everything. We'll take it from here.
Oh, okay. I'll leave you to it.
Yes, thank you for coming over and for the wine.
Sure.
Dinner on Wednesday? Without the chaperone.
Of course, Agent Caffrey. I look forward to working with you more on all of this.
What? Kind of under control.
Well, I hate to report the obvious news, but the last thing you are right now is under control. Luckily, you have a guardian angel looking over you.
This is less angel and more stalker.
I vetted her. A cursory audit. Financials, education, daily schedule. She keeps a tight routine. Speaks 3 languages. Studied 2 years in France. Just keep it. Just in case.
The T-Rex and her egg were owned legally by a man in Toronto for 50 years. He kept it in his family room until he died 3 months ago.
It's a hell of a pet to get your kids.
Big pooper scooper.
He dictated that upon his death, it be donated to the museum.
I'm guessing someone tried to persuade the estate to sell it instead.
Lots of someones.
What do we like?
Well, there's a number of people who pursued it very aggressively.
Lots of escalating offers.
And a lot of suspicious people making them.
Anyone only try once?
Yeah, there were 2 single bids. I mean, one was a lowball offer, but then there's this guy. He made a single high-priced offer, then nothing. Brett Forsyth, corporate raider, made millions from hostile takeovers.
I've heard of him. He led a takeover of a company called Aegis last year.
That's the kind of guy who knows when someone's not going to sell and his only option is to take what he wants.
I'm going to pay him a visit.
I'm sorry, Mr. Forsyth is unavailable at the moment.
Of course he is. Well, if you could tell him that Agent Burke of the FBI, White Collar Division, would like to speak with him, I can wait here as long as it takes. I'm sure these guys would love to keep me company. That's probably her boss telling her that I can see him now. When you took over Aegis, the board didn't know you'd stolen their company until you walked through the door. Fired all of them.
That was my legal right, Agent Burke.
It was. And then you sold off pieces of the company one by one. Made a great profit. Lost a lot of jobs.
The feds questioned me about the Aegis takeover a month ago. It's all above board.
I know.
Why are you here?
Is that a velociraptor skull?
Yeah, I should sell it. Thanks to Jurassic Park, everyone thinks they're an expert on them.
Except the movie got everything wrong. Velociraptors were most likely feathered. Based on the quill knobs found by paleontologists, and the film made them much larger, more like the size of a Deinonychus.
It's true. Velociraptors were closer to the size of a chicken.
Still, one mean-looking chicken.
Very dangerous. Are you a collector?
A government salary? Barely be able to afford an ankle joint. How'd you get it?
There are many legal ways to purchase fossils, Agent.
True. Many illegal ways as well.
Is that why you're here? Question the legality of my velociraptor?
No, I'm hunting something bigger. A T-Rex.
Thought you said you weren't a collector.
It's not for me. I was supposed to go to a museum, but didn't make it there.
Agent Burke, even if I stole a Tyrannosaurus Rex, which I did not, what would I do with it? It's not like I could just put it on display.
It's a good point. But what a thing to have.
You think he has an actual skeleton in his closet?
I don't know what he's hiding in there, but there was a large open space right underneath the raptor skull.
I stalled when you got there. That gave him time to move it. So chances are it's illegal.
Is that what takes you so long to come to the door when I knock?
But you think I'm hiding illicit goods under my bed?
I think you're hiding something. But I don't have enough for a warrant to search Forsyth's office.
You should stake it out. See what happens. Especially around 6 p.m.
I'll keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
said the empty space was near the raptor skull?
Yep, right underneath.
It's not empty anymore. Now there's a mean-looking club there. Looks pre-Columbian.
Forsyth must have moved it back after I left.
As long as I'm here, I should see what else he's hiding.
No. Get the picture and get out.
The trick with sliding locks is they leave a smudge that can tell you what the code is.
This does not sound like you getting out.
The key is guessing where it starts and where it ends. Is he right or left-handed?
Right. Why?
Right-handed people instinctively draw counterclockwise.
I told you to get out.
Forsyth has a whole lab back here. Microscopes, test tubes, all kinds of forensic equipment.
Forsyth came back.
Almost done.
Did you set off an alarm?
Peter, that's hurtful.
Either way, he's headed your way.
All right, leaving now.
Where are you? Where are you?
It's called a maquajito.
Maquanino.
No, maquajito.
Maquahinan.
No, maquajito.
I said that.
Okay, either way, your hunch is right. It was stolen from a pre-Columbian exhibit here in New York.
I guess Forsyth does some business in the black market after all.
But get this, it was stolen 8 years ago.
The statute of limitations is up.
Forsyth's a smart guy. He knows we can't get him on it.
Sure, he didn't want to raise a red flag in front of a bull.
Not when he's hiding something bigger.
For a job as big as a T-Rex, he'd want to use somebody he can trust, somebody he'd used before. Any suspects in the Maquajito theft?
There were no arrests, but there were 3 suspects. One's in jail, one recently questioned in Prague. Then there's this guy, Michael Holt, suspected in 4 other robberies along the East Coast.
He didn't stay in one place very long.
No, but even a master thief needs time to unload a 40-foot prehistoric skeleton.
By the way, we've got a narrow window before he leaves town. Track him down.
Hey, before we do, you want to know why Caffrey was standing on that street corner?
Yeah, I do. What do you have?
Not what, it's who. I got this off a security camera from across the street.
She looks familiar.
Her name's Rebecca Lowe.
Yeah, the woman we brought in from the Gershon heist a while back. What's Neil doing with her?
You know, I was talking to Elle. She has a friend she'd like to set you up with.
Does this friend know that I come with a rap sheet?
Uh-huh. Interested?
Tell Elizabeth thank you, but I'm not looking right now.
It's been a while since Sarah. Thought you might want to get back out there. Not that it's difficult for you.
You'd be surprised. Anyone I date, I'd have to lie to or wonder why she's interested in the felon.
No luck at all? Yeah, Jones. Where to? Yeah? Okay, thanks. Holt's gone. Jones checked his credit cards. He bought a plane ticket out of the country.
The only reason I'd buy a plane ticket under my name with my credit card is if I wanted someone to think I'd left the country.
The airline confirmed that he got on the plane.
The airline confirmed someone with Holt's ticket got on the plane. You know that time you thought I was in Monaco?
Don't tell me that I had Interpol scouring the streets for nothing.
Bought a first-class ticket under my name and checked in for my flight. Once I got to the gate, I looked for someone traveling alone with a carry-on.
If someone checks a bag and doesn't get on the plane, the flight doesn't take off.
So I offered them my ticket, which of course they're going to take because no sane person facing a 3,000-mile trip is going to say no to a seat in first class.
And they don't suspect an ulterior motive.
Not everyone is as naturally suspicious as you, Peter.
My nature has developed from years of tracking your suspicious behavior. So this unsuspecting stranger gets your ticket, gets on the plane.
And Neil Caffrey is on his way to Monaco, while the real Neil Caffrey slips out of the gate unnoticed. I can't believe you never knew that.
Cameras caught Michael Holt scoping out their security system.
He's still after that egg.
He thinks it's at the museum. Catching Holt in the act is our best shot at tracking down that stolen T-Rex.
I'll put surveillance teams outside the museum around the clock.
Keep me posted.
All right.
Well, I guess someone else enjoyed that first-class ticket.
So, Holt had 500,000 good reasons to stay.
How did you know what Forsyth was going to pay Holt?
Found a briefcase full of cash in his back room.
And you opened it. See, this is a reason I have a suspicious nature. I'm going to count every penny of it.
I don't blame you. You should. It was a rough estimate, though. Just a round number.
Hey, honey? Yeah? How'd you like to go on a double date tonight?
Which way in Sheila?
Neil.
Does he know we're coming? He doesn't know we're coming.
He's been sneaking around with this woman, and I think he's up to something.
Or maybe he's having a nice meal with a nice girl.
There's no reason for Neil to keep this from me. What do I care if he's going on a date with a girl?
Clearly, you care quite a bit.
There's more to it than this. A lot of things Neil has been doing don't add up, and my gut tells me she's at the center of it. Now, according to his anklet, they're at the Clifton.
You know, I've always wanted to go to the Clifton.
Really?
You think this is a good idea?
I do.
This wine is lovely. You know, it reminds me of this summer that I spent in France studying. I actually think I've been to this vineyard.
Really?
Really? Did you have the FBI run a background check on me?
The FBI had nothing to do with this dinner, I promise.
You know, you never told me why you became an FBI agent. I assume it wasn't only to pick up women. How does an art lover become an FBI agent?
Long story.
I spend my life studying ancient texts. I don't mind long stories.
It's just about you and me, okay? We don't need to talk about work.
All right. I really do like this place. And the wine, and the codex, and the kiss.
I like that part, too.
You know, you don't have to do all this just to get my help on the case.
Do you really think I would do that?
No.
What kind of guy do you think I am?
I don't know. You're an FBI agent.
Yeah.
If it's too complicated, I'll understand.
Are you trying to get me a way out?
Apparently without much subtlety.
No. I don't want one. Do you?
No.
Neil?
Peter! What are you doing here?
Elizabeth has been dying to try this place out. I'm Peter, Neil's boss.
We've met. I'm Rebecca. You almost arrested me.
Oh, right. Sorry about that.
Wait, I thought your boss was
This is Elizabeth, Peter's lovely wife.
It's so nice to meet you. I'm really sorry for interrupting.
No nonsense. No secrets between friends, right?
course not.
I didn't know that you two had been in touch since the investigation.
You guys met on a case.
Oh, yeah, you know how sometimes your personal and professional lives just crash into each other without any notice?
It's actually how Peter and I met.
Oh.
Yeah, agency resources were involved from what I recall.
It was completely above board.
Actually, we were just talking about how Neil became an FBI agent.
Yeah, but it's a long story.
I know. I'd love to hear that story.
I'm gonna go check and see if we can get a table. Would you like to go with me? And maybe let the boys chat?
Of course.
See you in a little bit.
What are you doing here? Did you follow me? You haven't told me from that to explain why she thinks you're an FBI agent, or I'm telling her the truth.
We met on a case. I told her I worked for the FBI. She assumed I was.
And you didn't correct her, did you?
didn't see any reason to.
Because you're impersonating a federal
I
officer.
suppose, technically.
No, not technically. You are. The pen, the chiropractor's office. This is all to convince her of this story. You like her, don't you? Lying is a funny way of showing it.
She doesn't look at me like a criminal, okay? She looks at me the way Elle looks at you. I don't want to ruin that.
Neil, you have lovely friends.
Oh, aren't they great?
We are gonna get out of your hair right now. We got a table. Come on, let's go.
Sure. You two have lots to talk about. Excuse me 1 minute. This is Agent Burke.
It's not the archery. Someone's here. I don't recognize him.
Remain calm, Doctor. We have agents in the museum.
No, I'm not there. I took the egg to my lab to run a CAT scan.
Hang up and find someplace safe. We'll be there soon. Neil, we have to go. Dr. Cautry's in trouble. NYPD is on the way. We'll work closer.
Run out of time! Better tell me where it is. Think I'm playing games!
I'll never give it to you.
If we go in with guns drawn, he might shoot her. Cautry's not giving up that egg. We gotta come up with something or she's gonna get herself killed.
Where the hell is the egg?
Where's the mother? What have you done with her?
It's just an egg. Tell me where it is.
It is so much more than that. It is a child that needs to be with its mother, and I'll be damned if I'll ever give it up to you.
Have it your way.
Guys, did you have the isotopic results?
Hold it right there.
I don't need trouble.
Okay. Where is the damn egg?
I'll show you.
No, you can't give it to him.
I'm not taking a bullet for a fossil. Right? Follow me. Right through here.
Get off of me!
Yeah.
Not every thief who brings her own handcuffs.
Very thoughtful of you. Hold the
confirmed that Forsyth hired him for the fossil heist.
So why are you not doing an about to get the dinosaur happy dance?
Because he doesn't know where the dinosaur is located.
And if we arrest Forsyth now, there's no guarantee we'll get the T-Rex back.
Our evidence is largely circumstantial. I want hard proof.
You want the dinosaur?
Damn right I do.
Dr. Cartry will be happy to hear that. Just got off at the hospital. She's fine. Just a little shaken up.
There's only one chip we can play right now. The egg.
We can plant a tracker on it.
I bet he'll stash it with the T-Rex fossils.
Follow him, make a clean arrest.
I don't want to put the egg in play. It's too valuable, too important. Lucky for us, we know someone with a history of forging fossils.
Dr. Kotri gave me fragments of real calcite shell and sedimentary rock. I'll sculpt the core from alabaster.
Adhesives?
Already mixed. We should get started.
I assume you don't mean the royal we.
A correct assumption.
I got something that makes me want to shout. I got something that tells me what it's all about. I got soul, and I'm super bad. Give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. Come on. I got something that makes me want to shout. I got that thing that tells me what it's all about. I got soul. I'm super bad.
The hydrochloric acid is reacting perfectly with the calcium carbonate in the shell.
You made a baby dinosaur, Miles.
Like father, like forged embryo, each with his own anklet.
At least Peter won't be able to follow this tracker to Rebecca.
Oh, have you spoken to her since your ill-fated dinner? I warned you, Neil. You, business, and women.
Unholy Trinity. I get it.
Well, you can be grateful that the suit didn't expose your agent nom de guerre.
Oh, I am. But what happens when Peter digs deeper?
Could find out about the codex.
Or Hagen.
Cause for concern. Keep in mind, to make an end is to make a beginning.
But you think I should end it with her?
No, that was T.S. Eliot. But if Rebecca is on Big Brother's radar, the timing could be right.
All right, do we have a game plan for the church yet?
I'm working on it, but to steal the stained glass window will be difficult with so many witnesses.
Oh, it's a problem that can wait a day.
Indeed. Today we revive the Cretaceous period. Tomorrow we steal a window that could be connected to a Bedlamite's tomb. C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
Not bad.
I was going to give it to you after this, but if you don't think it's very good...
Not bad doesn't mean not good.
It doesn't mean good. I'll give it to someone...
No, this is FBI property. I can take it if I want.
Okay, the track is live. Forsyth moves the egg. We'll be right behind him.
Neil, tell us about your cover.
John McDowell, accomplice to Michael Holt, here to deliver the egg because the FBI is looking into Holt and he's laying low.
Which was confirmed by Holt when he called Forsyth to set up the meeting.
We'll have ears on you the whole time.
With a forgery like this, you should be out quickly.
With $500,000 in cash.
FBI's investigating Holt. Should I worry?
It's just one agent shaking every tree he can find to see what falls out. He doesn't have anything. But to be safe, I'm here instead of Holt. Hey, if you don't want the egg anymore, I'm sure I can unload it somewhere else.
It's fine. I want to see it.
No, it's not yours yet. Not till you pay me.
You're getting ahead of yourself. I need to authenticate it first.
Let's get a move on. Tick-tock.
Calcite levels and level structure appear appropriate?
I assume that's good news.
Oh, it very much is.
Then I think this is the part where you pay me.
Well, after one last test. Can't tell you how many times 2-bit hustlers have tried to rip me off. Fake artifacts. That's where the CAT scan comes in handy.
You won't see an embryo on a CAT scan.
But you will see the tracker.
Scan will take about 10 minutes. So settle in.
Look, I didn't think this was going to be an all-day thing, okay?
You worried the scan won't work?
No, I just don't understand what this thing is going to show you that all the other tests didn't.
Show me what's inside. Or what isn't.
We need to pull Neil out of there.
Wait, Dr. Kotri should have a CAT scan of the egg.
I'll call her, see if she can send one to us.
the weapon you're holding in your hands right now.
What else can you tell me about this weapon, John? You know this one in particular?
I stole it for you 8 years ago, withhold right here in New York. You're holding it wrong. You mind? The early macrohedral handle is 2 inches wider at the top. Hold it like this. Better grip means a faster swing, more control. Right. Now, I've stolen a lot of things, but I've rarely taken anything just to have it.
You should try it sometime. You should be at the embryo any moment now. Yeah. Why's he here? Fine. I'll be right there.
Who's here?
That FBI agent. Still shaking his trees. Don't worry, I'll get rid of him.
Mr. Forsythe, thanks for seeing me. I won't take up much of your time. Michael Holt, he's our prime suspect in the fossil shipment theft.
What's he got to do with me?
I was wondering if maybe he approached you on buying them.
Well, if he contacts me, you'll be my first call.
All I wanted to hear.
You'll be on your way.
You know, even though their name means speedy thief, they say that the Velociraptor wasn't particularly fast.
That's true.
And that it was dumb. Not much room for a brain in there, I guess. One slow, dumb chicken with big teeth.
Don't touch the skull.
How do you keep them glued in there? Epoxy or tacky?
Agent Burke, don't.
Guess you should have used super glue.
Is that all?
Sorry I broke your dinosaur.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Money's in the briefcase.
Pleasure doing business with you.
The things people do when they think no one's watching.
Like following your friend to a first date and crashing it?
Come on. Let's show Forsythe how the FBI handles natural selection.
You just think of that one?
Down the way over.
What the hell are you doing here?
I thought about what you said. I figured out what I want to take.
How'd you follow me?
That little guy told me where you were.
Or at least the GPS tracker we put inside it did. Let's go. Open it up.
Okay. That definitely captures my imagination. You know, it's not too late for you to be a paleontologist.
Some things are better enjoyed from a distance.
Like grand larceny.
All of your hobbies illegal?
I like chess.
You hustle chess in Union Square.
Agent Burke. Mr. Caffrey, follow me. You need to see this. Here she is.
She's majestic.
This mother and child reunion was only possible because of you two. The museum is in your debt.
I know someone who would love a year-round pass.
Agent Burke, you have VIP status here. Our doors are always open.
Peter Burke, VIP. We should get you a badge.
Quiet. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you.
Come by the house for dinner tonight. I was cooking Bronzino.
Bronzino? Look at you.
I can be fancy.
Thanks for the invitation.
It's not an invitation.
So it's an order?
7 p.m. Don't be late. Agent Caffrey.
Another amazing meal.
Well, it should be. It's your recipe.
Should have thrown it on the barbecue.
Never let him be sous chef.
It's actually very good on the barbecue.
So, Rebecca.
Yeah, Rebecca.
What do you want to know?
Have you told her everything?
Everything?
Why you're working for the FBI?
Are you wearing an anklet?
Has she seen it?
Okay, I was waiting for the right time.
There's no right time, Neil.
What do you think happens if I tell her the truth?
The more time passes, the more the truth will hurt. If you really want this to work, tell her now. Pray she'll accept it.
You agree?
If you really care about Rebecca, she deserves to know the real you.
Okay. If Peter had told you something like this when you first met, would you have accepted it?
Honestly, Neil, I don't know. But I'd want the choice to decide. And so will Rebecca. It's a risk you should take.
I don't want to ask why you have that thing.
It was there for the taking. Thank you.
Welcome. Cheers.
Cheers.
Byron always said cities spoke to him.
I can relate to that.
You're a lot like him.
How did you feel when he told you he was a criminal?
It hurt. But I loved him, and it didn't matter what he was. It only mattered who he was.
I wish I could separate the two.
Well, you'll learn with time.
Just a second. Hey, find something new?
Yeah.
Great.
No. I was gonna lie, pretend I found something, but I just wanted to come see you. Whatever this is between us, I don't want it to stop.
I don't either.
Yeah?
But there's something you should know about me.
Okay.
I'm not an FBI agent. I'm a criminal informant. I was convicted of bond forgery and served part of a 4-year sentence before I became a CI.
I don't understand. I've been to your office. I've been working with your boss, Agent Kreutzner.
Yeah, he's not my boss. My real boss is Peter Burke, who you met at dinner. That office was just a setup to get your help with the codex.
You set up a fake office all so you could lie to me? Are you even researching the codex?
No, I am. Just not for the FBI. Rebecca.
Why would you do this to me?
I needed your help, right? And I didn't expect this. I didn't expect us.
Is there anything else I should know?
I think that was just...
Jude!
Neil! I was just chatting with this wonderful man, Mr.
You can call me Curtis.
Curtis. It's a lovely name.
Thanks.
Well, I think I'll just be running along.
You stay away from her, Hagen. Quite the life you've built. Hate to see things fall apart over one little window. That's right. I know that the codex leads to the window. Isn't it lucky you were already planning to steal it for me? Was what you were planning, wasn't it? Of course. Good. That would be best. For everyone.
You looking for something?
About $2 million in gold coins.
Next Thursday.
Peter's on our heels.
The FBI is storming the gate.
no good deed
I did it for you! Don't you dare try to justify what you did!
goes unpunished.
I have to arrest you,
You turn them in. Your case is going to be reopened.
and I'll lose my job. There's no way out of this.
We are running out of time.
The criminal always messes up. It always comes around to bite them.
White Collar, all new episode next Thursday at 9. Only on USA. Characters welcome.